So tonight, tell you a little bit about this gentleman that we have coming up. The way I met him was on a free Forex Zoom just like this. Earl said he remembers hearing that sound like a freight train. So this young man was one of the very first people that really impressed me and gave me goals to look towards. I became a part of a free chat, and they would have free trainings 2 or 3 times a week. And I remember one Saturday morning, they were like, we have this young guy that on Saturdays, he does the weekly outlook. And he would go back and he would cover trades that people had lost. And he would say, tell me where you got in the market. And we're going to go back and figure out why you lost that trade. And then he would look at some trades he was expecting to happen the next week. And the very first time he turned on his camera, they were like, show these folks your notebook. Or your notes for trading. And he picked up this huge stack of papers, and I was like, oh my God. He had been trading for less than a year. He was a 6-figure trader. He was able to leave college, his last year of college. Now he's two years, about 2.5 years later, he's a multiple 6-figure trader. He's a full-time educator on the IM Academy platform. He's from a small, beautiful island called Cyprus. And he's here at 5 o'clock in the morning, so you guys better have your notebooks ready. If you want to be a multiple 6-figure trader, this is definitely somebody you want to pay attention to. This is him on one of his multiple trips. I call him Mr. International because every time I see this guy, even though he lives on the sunny beaches of Cyprus, he's out somewhere skiing or enjoying the good life, all brought around by learning to trade Forex. So welcome somebody I look up to. Even though he's younger than my child, he's only like 25. My best friend, my buddy, my trading partner, Mr. Kouloumbris.
Hello guys. So thank you, Gigi, for your good words. All right. So guys, I hope you are doing well. As Gigi mentioned, my name is Marios. If you guys don't know me, I'm trading for 3 years now, full time. And yeah, today with me, we will see 2 setups that I took this week, 2 setups that I'm looking to see the next week, and a little bit mindset. All right. So again, if you guys don't know my story, I will tell you my story for 5 minutes. I don't like to, let's just go straight to the market. So my name is Marios. I'm 24 now, turning 25 in summer. And I found about Forex when I was studying in university, civil engineering. So my first language is Greek, not English, because I'm from Cyprus. Cyprus is near Greece. And when I learned about Forex, I was like, okay, this thing is what I love to do. Because yes, I was studying in university and I love maths and and stuff like that. But, civil engineering wasn't the thing that I will wake up in the morning and be like, yes, I want to study that. Okay, so that's why I dropped out from university. When I dropped out from university, I wasn't making dollar from the market. So I went all in, all right? So I was studying like 10, 12 hours per day because it was the only thing I could do, And now I'm still studying a lot of hours per day because it's the only thing I do. It's my job. So yeah, guys, Forex can seriously change your life. All right, so let's go to the market. All right, I will share my screen. Stop screen sharing. Okay, so yeah, all right. All right, so if you guys can see my screen, let me know.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, so if you guys have any question, anything, just type me in the chat. All right, and as I will cover one of the pairs I took this week, okay, type me in the chat which pair was the most profitable pair you took this week? Okay, let me see some energy in the chat. So which pair this week you took, you are proud of yourself, and this pair was a very nice return to your capital. Okay, so type me that in the chat. Okay, and boom. All right, so I took GPCHF this morning. Okay, I posted the idea on TradingView also. All right, I posted the idea also. So I was looking for the drop. All right, the reason I took this trade, it was very simple reason. Okay, guys, I don't get things complicated in my head. I'm never doing that. Okay, so I don't use a ton of indicators. I don't use 1,000 candlestick patterns and stuff like that. I'm very specific to my strategy, and this is what I use. I'm making money. Okay, so I don't complicate things. And one of the most important things, so I cannot draw. I don't have this option to draw here, so I need to draw with the with the tool on TradingView. All right. So anyway, how market is moving? Market is moving impulsive and corrective. Okay, whatever the correction is, correctively down, correctively up. Okay, consolidate, which is again corrective move. All right, or impulsive, whatever impulsive is up, whatever impulsive is down. Okay, this is how market is moving, and market will create patterns to your eyes. All right, so market is moving impulsive and corrective, and as market is moving, is creating patterns in your eyes. Okay, so market will create the patterns during the corrective movements. Okay, not during the impulsive movements. And market will show you direction where market, probability is going to go next with the pattern that is created. All right. So if you guys are missing me somewhere, you just let me know. So when I'm watching G-Chef, all right, I'm watching that market is going up, yes, because we are talking here. So I'm watching that market is going up, but it's not going up sharply. It's going up like this. It's not showing me any sign of I will keep pushing up, I will keep pushing up. All right, so by the way, I took the sell here also, just for information. So I was tracking this. All right, so when I was watching the 4 hour here and I saw this, I was like, okay, drop is going to come. So I break the structure to the lower time frame. So I went to my 1 hour. All right, so on 1 hour, market was in these areas when I was tracking the pair. Okay, and I saw that market never made it to break this high with this. For me, it was a fake out move, but anyway, with this fake out move, it wasn't breaking this high. All right, so when I saw this, I went on 15 minutes and I find where is my impulse move, which it was this. I trigger my trade based on this formation here in the morning, my time. I put my stop loss behind that. If market was coming again up, I will add more. And this is what happened today. All right. So my first target was where market is now. And this is my second target. All right. So this is how I broke down the structure and found it out. And as you can see, how we get that this is a corrective move and this is an impulsive move with the time. This let me show you. This took 20 hours to form, all right? And if you cut it from this area until here, it was a 5 days move. Even until here with this spike, it was a 3 days move. All right, so someone had a question, if I heard right, we establish patterns based on correction only, not on impulses, correct? So patterns will created during the corrections, okay? The impulse is going to show you where market can probably go next. This is why you need the impulse. So you identify the impulse and patterns will show you where market is going to go next based on your impulse. And that impulse will create a pattern formation, which is the corrective mode of the market. All right. So guys, this was one pair I took. Okay. I'm still holding the other position again. My target is here. And that's why it's one of the pairs that I would look to trade the week that is coming again after the correction. Okay, after the correction here, you guys can easily go for the other leg that is coming. If things in the world will get messy, this can break also, and you can have a bigger target, but you will see based on your price action there. Okay, CHF is showing more bullish signs now. All right, and another one pair I took is AUDJPY with the same logic. Okay, so I post this on TradingView also when market was here, when market opens. So I was tracking it. I didn't tell it until I saw something that could show me, and this is what it was today, the update. All right, and today market also drop. Okay, so this one was again the same logic. Market was not going up aggressively, so it's matter of time for market to drop. If you see on the left, your questions may be answered. Okay, this gap filled. Okay, so it was another extra, point. And on 1 hour, I took one entry here. I hit break even based on this. And after this happened, I was selling again the tops. Okay, and market again came in my way. As you guys saw, the picture I posted on TradingView, it was around these areas. Okay, and first target was here. I closed my trade here and have my other position break even, running all the way to the bottom. Okay, second target will be here, these areas here. All right. So again, this was a very easy trade. All right, I hit break even once and then I trigger again. After this, I was tracking 1 minute. And I triggered my trade based on 1 minute. Let me show you here. Okay, here. All right, because I have stop loss behind anyway. I didn't, stop out. I didn't move on break even here when this happened. I was waiting, and yeah. As you can see, correction. Okay, market is talking you, and you are on 1 minute. All right. Okay. So this is the second pair I took. All right. Okay. So that's the two pairs I took, guys, on Thursday, Friday. Okay. I'm not the kind of person that I will trade every day. Okay. I'm not trading every day. I trade when I see potential. All right. So I will not rush myself. Oh my God, it's Wednesday. I didn't open any position and stuff like that. Okay. No. If I see something, I will trade that something. Okay. So again, the pair that I'm looking for next week is G-Chef, looking to correct and continue going lower. Okay, correct, give you a deeper, nice correction, continue going lower. All right, if market for any reason comes again at the top correctively, you know your job. All right. For those that you are following me on IM, Okay, I will tell you about my sessions, my pep talk, and then I will speak about mindset. All right. So on English part, I'm doing weekly outlooks on Sundays at 3 p.m. Eastern, and on Wednesdays I'm doing a market outlook at 12 p.m. Eastern. Okay, so this is my channel. All right, guys. So this is my channel, and you guys can go and free watch my outlooks and see how we react. This is my pep talk. On pep talk, I update ideas. For example, AUDJPY, I put on pep talk. Okay. For example, the drop on the dollar, I put it on pep talk. So yes, I update the charts and everything. All right. So you guys can go and subscribe there to get notifications when I update something. Okay. So, and if you guys don't care about the language, I'm teaching in Greek also. Okay. Which, because when I teach, I draw on the charts. All right. So you guys can follow me on Greek also, but yes, I will speak in Greek, of course. And the sessions here is Tuesday, Thursday, 12 p.m. Eastern. But if you have any question, you can ask in English and I will answer in English. Okay, here is, we speak Greek, all right? So you can go ask in English and I will answer in English, all right? Okay, guys. So I'm doing sessions 4 times per week with market outlook, actually. Okay, we see the market, we see what market is doing based on our weekly market outlook. So if we change a view, if whatever, I update everyone here. Okay, so someone raised the hand. Yes, ask me your question.
Could you unmute whoever raised their hand, Grant? And guys, I'm telling you, you should see his weekly outlook. He gives great setups for the week. They're very accurate. And he also drops them in Pip Talk. So make sure you have the app downloaded to your phone. So whenever he has a setup or trade getting ready to drop, make sure that you have him subscribed on your Pip Talk. Whoever had the question, go ahead and unmute.
Hello?
All right, so I need to unmute them or they can unmute themselves?
Yes, she's talking.
Yeah, hi. My name is Maryse. I'm from Maryland, and I don't know how to get the app for Pip Talk.
Okay, so you just need to download. Okay, you just need to download IM Academy application and everything is there.
Okay.
Okay, IM Academy. All right.
Thank
Okay.
you.
No worries, no worries. Okay, so guys, now we will speak for like 10 minutes about mindset, because at the end of the day, guys, what I learned the most is everyone can analyze, but not everyone can. Even if you have a very great analysis, if your mind is not there, if your mind is not, you are not thinking correct, you will lose the game. Because I had some big losses also. Okay, and I have losses. Everyone have losses. Okay, loss is part of the game anyway. So you need to be proud if you're having losses. Right? The point is for us to control our losses. Okay, so what I want you guys, what I will explain actually today, maybe you never heard about that in another live, and I want you to, when I finish, I want you to tell me in the chat if you ever think about that, because most of the people they just see something and they think that, oh, this is a trade. This is a trade that will get rich. Okay, so I will tell you a secret that helped me take my trading level to another level. Okay, my skill set to another level. All right. So how I think is a question. when I see a setup, for example, we have G-Chef in front of us now. When I was watching G-Chef, in my mind, I wasn't thinking G-Chef is a pair that will go down for sure. I wasn't thinking that. Okay, when I was watching G-Chef, I was like, okay, when we see a pair, we have probabilities behind. Everything is probabilities. Either market is going to go up, so either market is going to go up, either market is going to go down. Two things market can do. Either market is going to go up, you will stop out. Either market is going to go down, you will make money. Okay, so if you start thinking about probabilities and that every trade you enter is a probability of a losing trade, and you need to stop thinking, oh, this is a trade that I will make 10% of my account, I will make 20% of my account, and this is a trade that will change my life. Okay, a trade can change your life, yes, if you are lucky, and we are not here to play with our luck. Okay, we are here to build the skill set and be profitable in the long run. Okay, we are not here to be profitable this week and not profitable the other week and profitable the next week, and we will go in, like a consolidate market, or we are not here to be a losing traders forever. Okay, in order for you to have an uptrend on your portfolio, you need to start thinking about probabilities. So every trade is a probability of a losing trade. So every trade is a random trade. You don't know that if this trade is going to be a winning trade or losing trade. Okay, you expect. And there is a difference between knowing something and expect something. If you expect something and this something is going against you, you don't need to be surprised because you are expecting that. I'm expecting that, yes, market is going to go down. Is market is going to go down? Okay, so how you can do that is very simple. You need to just go back on your MetaTrader history or whatever platform you are using and take the last 30 trades you trigger. Okay, so for example, the last month. Okay, by the way, guys, happy month. Okay, so the last month of trades, so April trades, go take them all. Okay, everything, every trade you took. And let's say, for example, you took 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 trades. So you took 7 trades on April, for example. With these 7 trades, you will come out and find a probability. For example, from these 7 trades, I win 6 of them. I win 5 of them. It doesn't matter as soon as you are, this is a reasonable win to reward ratio. Okay, if you win in 1 and you are losing 5, that means you are doing something wrong. So this is not going to help you. Okay, this is to help people that struggle in here and not people that they are not making money. If you are not making money, you need to change your strategy most of the times. Okay, so for example, you took 7 trades and you won 5 of these 7 trades, and May you will trigger another 10 trades. So with these 10 trades that you will trigger on May, you know, based on your April analysis and your March analysis and everything, that approximately you win 70 to 75% of the trades you are taking. So on May, you will win 7 out of 10 trades. These 7 out of 10 trades, though, it's a random analysis. You don't know what 7 trades you are going to win. You don't know that. You expect that this is going to be a winning trade, but you don't know that. You expect. So you know, though, for 90% accuracy that you will have 7 out of 10. So take these 10 pairs, like every one of them is maybe one of the 3 that you are going to lose. So maybe it's the first one, maybe it's the 5th one, maybe it's the last one. You don't know that. But you know what you know for sure is your risk. So the reason that people struggle in this week I'm profitable, the other week I'm not, the other week I'm profitable, the other week I'm not, is because every trade for them is exactly the trade that they will make him or her, whatever, rich. This is how they think. Oh, this trade is going to make me rich. Yes, it makes you rich this time. But if the market went up, so next week, you can't have a same ideal scenario and market can go up. Same thing and market can go up. But wait, last week, this trade made me rich. Now why this trade is taking my money? It's because it's probabilities. All right? So stop over leveraging and stop thinking that every trade is the trade that will change your life. Again, it can't change your life if you are over leveraged, but as human beings, in our mind, you will get greedy. And after that, you will try and do the same thing again and again and again. And one time, you will fall into a trap of making a mistake because you are a human being and you can lose either whatever you built that entire time, or you can lose a huge percentage of your account. The point is, the loss is going to be big. The loss is not going to be controlled by you. It's going to be controlled by your greediness and by your emotions of I'm the best one and every trade is giving me money and blah, 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 blah. All right. So this is how I'm thinking. This is when I enter a trade, this is how I'm thinking. I don't care if I hit stop loss. I don't care about that, guys. Okay. Because always I know what I'm risking. Okay. So this is a nice thing for you guys to practice on. Okay. Go back and find the trades, make a formula for yourself, write down when is the best time for you to trade, okay? Because most of you out there, you guys are lost, okay? You guys are sitting in your chair or your desk and watching the market, but indeed you are lost. You don't know what you are watching, you just watching. You don't know what are you following, you just following. Okay, so the point is for you to know what you are doing. This is the whole point. For you, when you sit on your chart, to know this is my time, this is one of the pairs I'm trading, this is my day, this is the setup that can go that way, but maybe it's not, so I will use proper risk. And I will continue doing that with disciplines. I don't know if you trade every day. If you trade every day, I suggest you to stop trading every day. But anyway, for every day until I hit my goals. And my confidence is going to start building. My disciplines is going to start growing. And I will end up being a profitable trader. Because everything is about discipline, about a plan. And when you have the discipline, you will create the plan. When you create the plan, you create the confidence. When you create the confidence, guess what? You will be profitable. So everything is like how it's in English now? It's like they connected to each other. So you cannot be profitable if you are not disciplined. You cannot be profitable if you don't have a plan. But if you're not disciplined, you cannot have a plan. You get me? So everything is connected and everything starts from disciplines. How bad you want this? Okay. For me, I didn't have any other choice. So this is how bad I wanted. Okay. I didn't have, and I don't have any choice. Guys, I don't have any choice. Okay. I'm full to it. I can study for 20 hours per day and I don't care because I love this. And I'm not doing this for money. Money was a part of the beginning. After that is the feeling that keeps me growing. Not the 5K, not the 10K, not this stuff. All right. So guys, thank you very much. All right. I hope I helped you a little bit. Okay. So let me know in the chat if you guys have any question. Let me know in the chat about what do you feel right now? What do you want to change right now? All right. And yeah, keep studying, keep growing, tune on my sessions, okay? And come and see, ask me questions, all right?
If
And
somebody
yeah.
is asking, what do you do
Yes.
on Friday if you have a trade that's still running in profit? How do you manage that trade?
Okay, so depends on your, on how many pips you are in profit, okay? Guys, if you are not more than 60 to 100 pips profit on Friday night, I suggest you to close that position, okay? Because you don't want to get into a gap against you market and have a slip page, okay? I don't know if you guys, any one of you had ever had a slip page. I had a slip page 3 times now, okay? So it's not the best, you know, thing to have. So make sure you are in deep profit, 60, 100, even more to hold during weekend, or just close the trade and watch market when it's open. Okay, so
some of you who don't know what he was saying, he's talking about a slippage. And the slippage is when the market closes at one price, but the market is closed for a while. And then when it opens up, that pair has moved. And so when it opens up, it opens at the new price, and your broker couldn't honor your stop loss or your take profit because they were shut down during that time. And that's what happened with a lot of people recently with oil. When oil tanked, everybody jumped in and tried to buy oil back up while that market was closed. While it was closed, it went down like 3,400 pips in the negative. And when it came back into the profit, everybody was in a deep drawdown. You had all those fees. And it's because the market could not capture that movement because the market was closed while oil was still moving. So a lot of you, when the market came back up, your trades experienced a lot of slippage and a lot of drawdown. So that's why he's saying, unless you're in good profit with a good stop loss, don't hold a trade like if you're only like 10 pips in profit. But a lot of you are always asking how you can learn about patterns. I can tell you that Marios is the one that I learned about patterns from. He is really good at learning these patterns. So if you want to watch him on Sundays and Wednesdays, like he said, he teaches in English on those days. And he is awesome with identifying reversal patterns and continuation patterns in the market. So he was the first person that ever taught me about those, and they're very helpful. Anybody else got a question?
So someone here asked, what time do you trade and what sessions? Depends when I see the setup, but I prefer to trade during a London session and after, okay? So for example, in my country, London session is at 10 a.m. in the morning. So because I'm waking up from 5 a.m., all right? So I prefer to trade something around 7 to 8 a.m. or if I see something, or during London time. But for example, GSHEV was a trade I took at 1 a.m. because I was start building my positions. Okay, GSHEV went with not all of the positions I wanted to have because I was waiting for another one entry on that and just drop. Okay, because I'm starting building on a trade in case of what happened now. Okay, but guys, if you want to build positions in a trade, you need like a bigger capital. Okay, if you have small capital, stick to one position, one stop loss, and take profit. Okay, if you have bigger capital, more than 50K, you can build your position.
Okay, there's another question in the chat. Do you see that one?
How long was the time frame from when you first started to when you become profitable? So I took around 6 months to make some decent money. After that, I had a big loss on that decent money that I made. And after that, I sit down and I study very, very hard. And yes, then I was making money, but stable in the market. I'm the last 1 year and 2 months. Stable, I mean, every month I know what I'm doing. You get me? So I'm making a percentage per month. So my portfolio is going up. It's not, guys, I was in the second portfolio. I show you up and down, up and down. Every trader is there. Okay. So the point for you is to jump out of that and your portfolio need to start rising. In order for your portfolio to need to start rising, you need to start making per month and decent return. For example, 5%, 3%, 6%. If you have a losing month, it's okay. -2%, -1%, -3% per month. I'm talking per month. All right. Some of you lose 3% on a trade. Okay, in 1 day. All right. So, and after you are going to do this, your portfolio will start rising as I showed. Okay, so what is the first thing you look for when you chart, and which time frame you start when you chart, and which time frame you start from? Okay, so I will see on the left where is the market, what pattern is market is forming me on bigger structure, so daily, 4 hour, and I will find entries as low as possible. Okay, but if you are new, stick to 15-minute and 1 hour entries. 15 minutes, 30 minutes, 1 hour. Okay, so what days will he teach? Okay, I'm teaching in IAM for over a year now, and I'm teaching, I will write the days, guys, down, guys. Sunday, 3 p.m. Eastern, Wednesday, 12 p.m. Eastern, in English, okay, English, and I'm teaching Tuesday, 12 p.m. Eastern, and Thursday, 12 p.m. Eastern, in Greek. Okay, again, you guys, you can jump on Greek sessions and ask me questions. I will answer in English. Okay, if you guys ask me an English question, I will answer in English. All right, but yeah, the whole session, it's on Greek. Okay, but again, because I'm drawing in the charts, if you guys know what you're doing, you will get my point of I'm looking to sell this, because sell and buy, it's an international words. Okay, so how important is the news when you trade? Very important. Okay, guys, fundamentals is very, very important. That's why I'm covering them in every start of my sessions. Okay, so if you know what is going in the world, you can react faster than other people that don't. Okay, you can check Forex Factory. How can we find information on correlation on pairs? Go follow me on Pip Talk. Okay, I post that on Pip Talk, and you can go and follow me. You are following me on Pipto, let me know in the chat, yes or no. Okay, nice. Go on Piptalk now, and I pin a message for you, and you will see it at the top. Okay, if you go at the top now, you will see a pin message which says correlations, everyone, PDF. Okay, download that, and you will have correlations. What's the benefit of trading Forex as compared to futures or options? Okay, so trading in Forex is the biggest market, so there is more liquidity in the market, so you can make more money. All right, I never traded options. All right, so I know about the equity market, so you can make again a lot of money there, but I just analyze equity market in order to understand what is going to happen in the Forex market, right? So depends what you learned, Daniel, okay? So I learned about Forex, and okay, Forex is very volatile market, of course, but I like how Forex is working, so I stick to that. I don't know if the future I will study and start, trading equity market and all of that. For now, I'm just studying, don't trade. But yeah, I just study in order for me to understand better the Forex market. Okay, which one advice you will give someone new to Forex? Okay, never give up. Right? Losses is part of the game. Put your why down, find out your why, and never give up. Okay, because if you give up here, most probably you will give up in whatever you do in life. Okay, so this is not the point. Okay, the point is for you to work through your worse days. Okay, because again, guys, everyone is having losing days, worse days. Okay, everyone. If someone is telling you they are not having that, they are lying. Okay, so guys, another question, guys. I will be with you another 2 minutes, and then I'm out. Okay, so again, guys, thank you very much for joining today's lesson. I hope you guys take or taking notes. I will be happy to see you guys on my sessions. Okay, come with questions also, and yes, be disciplined, stop over leveraging, and yeah, all right. Thank you very much for attending. Is there a simple setup you like best? Is there a simple setup you like? What do you mean? What is a simple setup to you? What is this?
You can unmute and explain it if you want to, whoever asked that question. Like me, I like ascending and descending channels coming into key zone. That's the setup that I like.
Okay, so if the question is as Gigi mentioned, so I prefer to see the bullish and bearish flags. Okay, guys, most of the times bullish and bearish flags compare with MACD can be very easy setups. Okay, so do you trade on Wanda platform or MT4? So I don't even have one dozen broker, right? So yeah, it's the same thing probably. All right. If your broker provides a platform, learn and use that platform. Bullish and bearish flag.
Yes, like I said, if you guys want to learn these patterns, He is like the best person at teaching these patterns I've ever seen. I know sometimes you guys have seen me pull them up on like Google and show you the images, but he's really good at identifying them and training your eyes to them. So definitely, if you haven't seen him live, watch some of his replays over the weekend and catch him live on Sunday.
Okay, so guys, again, thank you very much. Gigi, thank you for having me on ForexNChill. I really appreciate it. Guys, I hope you will have a nice and profitable month.
Marius, we thank you so much for joining us tonight, especially you had to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning to do this.
Thank you, Marius.
Make sure everybody's following you. Guys, that's it for tonight. Terrell has a boot camp starting tomorrow, and I'm helping him with that. We won't be on next week because the boot camp's going to run all week, so we're taking next week off. But stay tuned. We do have more coming for you guys. We thank you for always tuning in to Friday Night ForexNChill. Grant will get the recording up over the weekend, hopefully by Sunday or Monday, so depending on what his weekend's looking like. So be blessed, guys. We love you, and thank you for joining.